Hi friends, I am so excited. Look who arrived today. I never thought this day would come, but it is here. Sony 600 GM in the house. Let's get this open. This box is huge. It actually came inside of another box. I've been stalking the FedEx guy since about 6 o'clock this morning, and finally it's arrived. Here we go. Wow, what a huge box. And you can see inside it's got lots and lots of protective packing for this amazing Sony lens. I'm going to move it down below and see what I can do. Inside of that, all that styrofoam in that huge box is the hard case that this lens comes in, covered in plastic. So let's open that up first. Get that plastic off. This case is amazing. I mean, it looks like serious armor. I would picture this to be something that you'd carry around a lot of cash in, or that, anything that needs protection like this lens. It's amazing. It's like a serious piece of luggage. And there's handles at the top. Let me see if you can get a look at this. Handles at the top, this side, and also on this side. So they really clearly put a lot of thought into this. There are nice grip feet on the bottom, rubber feet, so that everything's protected. And then if you turn it vertically, the rubber feet's still protected as it's standing. Ooh, and you can even turn it this way. Holy moly, they really put a lot of thought into this. Anyway, it looks like it's got locks. I was not expecting that. And there's a handy dandy strap. Looks like this strap is for the case. Let's slip that open and check it out. Nicely padded strap with clips that go, oh my gosh, this is big, that go here on the end. Easily pops on, and then one for this end. And you could carry this like a fashion tote. I don't think so, because it's quite heavy a case, but let's see what's inside. So let's turn this puppy over and take a peek. It's got incredible hardware latches that pop open. Are you ready for this? I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. This lens is the most incredible lens. All right, I've got my strap in the way. Here we go. Oh, wow. This case is so well protected in the inside. It's got foam core that is perfectly molded to the lens itself. And inside you can see the Sony lens has a lot more protection than that. It's actually strapped in, and it's got a lot of plastic and wrapping on it. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's get this out. My heart is pounding right now. I feel like a kid at Christmas. So here it goes. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm going to lay it down and move this case aside. Some other little goodies in there that we'll explore after, but right now I need to look at this lens. Okay, so here we go. Taking that plastic off that first sheath that's so protective. And I'm glad about that because it actually got delivered by FedEx, and the FedEx driver was a little less than careful on the driveway, and I had a heart attack and ran out there to meet him and said, wait, my baby's in that box. So on the end is this lovely cushioned end cover for the lens, and it's Velcroed on so you can peel that right off. That looks to be very protective. And it's got Sony's logo on the top, and on the side it says 600 GM. And then we've got the lens hood has more plastic on it, so I'm going to slip that off ever so carefully. Oh, a little nervous, I have to say. Okay, laying that down. There's even more protective styrofoam plastic. Look at the size of this lens hood, would ya? I mean, it's huge. gonna come in handy. Block out all that light that we don't want in there when we don't want it. And then it's inside this protective sort of cloth wrap. Here's the lens foot. Ah, da, 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 da. Are you ready for this? Wow. I can't believe she's here. Notice she's a she, because so am I. Here goes this beautiful Sony 600 GM. Look at that glass. It's insane. I actually borrowed this lens from a good friend of mine for a couple of days before making the leap to purchasing it, and fell absolutely in love. The fact that it's f4 for the first time let me get in such incredible light with all of my wildlife photography, and the clarity was just outstanding. I was hooked from the moment I used it. You need to try it because it's an amazing lens. So of course we've got our lens cap at the end, and it's got a nice grip in the center, a wonderfully strong looking lens foot. And let's put that lens hood on and then see what kind of length we're talking about. Oh my gosh. So there's actually a screw here that if we loosen it a bit, that'll fit right on, and then we can snug that right on that lens. So excited. Ah, she's beautiful. And here we go. Look at the size of that lens, would ya? Incredible. There's no wildlife escaping this photographer now. Excuse me, I'm going out to shoot for a bit. I forgot to mention, you know, this lens is incredibly well balanced. I was really fearful that as a female who, I'm not a weightlifter by any stretch, I'm just kind of a girl, and I was so afraid that I would not be able to shoot with this, which is why I borrowed one in the first place. And I have to tell you, I was so pleasantly surprised. One-handed, look at how lightweight this is. And it's not just that it's lightweight, but it's so incredibly balanced. I also have the 2-600 Sony lens, and in some ways, I feel like this is almost easier to use because, well, it's got less glass inside, and it's just so perfectly well balanced. So it's gonna be an absolute joy to use. I just wish that all of my friends had one. I wish you the good fortune that I'm feeling right now because it's such a wonderful feeling. So the other goodies that Sony included along with their 600 GM lens is this wonderful padded carry strap that I've attached to the lens, and it attaches pretty securely, so I'm feeling good about that. And there are a set of keys for that amazing case that I showed you earlier in the video. So it's handy to have those as well. And of course, the prerequisite warranty papers in every language imaginable. So I cannot tell you how excited I am to go out and shoot with this lens. I look forward to many years of beautiful wildlife photos, and I will be sure and share them with you through Facebook. So be on the lookout for Dorothy Arnold Photography.